Hey guys, what's up? This is Nick from Beer BatReps, and today I'm going to go over how I do my paint scheme for Orks in Warhammer 40k. So first up we have Gazkul himself. Just want to show off how I do the scheme with the paints I use. He's got some dented, dirty armor, dirty cloth, he's got that bright red, he's got the checkers. You can see his face in there. Looking angry and awesome like he always does. We got the horns, got the claw. Next up, got the Death Dread with the same bright red. Same bronze. And then the one I've been working on the last couple nights, he's work in progress, he's not done, but we got a big Gorkanaut. And he's got some fun little details like the little orc in there, or pilot. Such a strange model because he actually rocks back and forth on his base. Got his Gatla. Got a red one back here. So, first thing I'll point out is when I do my red, I don't put any ink wash on it, believe it or not. Normally I would do a brown ink over a red, or maybe even a red ink, but with these guys I want the red to really pop, almost in a cartoonish way. Like just an orc in a scrapyard, just kept painting more and more layers over it till it stood out as super bright red. What I do for that is the Feston red. A couple of layers, make it nice and bright and orky. So you have these real bright red that stands out. Next thing I do for the armor is I prime black, so I spray black, and then I take one of my favorite paints, Necron Compound Dry. I take that and I dry brush it over the whole model. And it gives it this real dirty, just beat up iron look to it. And then when that's dry, I go over the Necron Compound Dry Brush with Agrax Earthshade. So both these last two, the Necron Compound and the Agrax, is dirty and quick and messy because it's orcs, and it ends up with just the dirtiest, sootiest, oily, just old, looked like he's been in a bunch of battles, like he's stripped from the scrapyard because it's orcs. That's how they should look. You can tell it's the same way with his armor. Just old and beat up and scratched. Alright, my next favorite color and way I want to do things with these guys is this bronze color, brass. So what I do is I do Heshut Copper, one of my favorites, and I hit up all those areas that I want. So like as you can see on this guy, just highlight some of the weapons on there, make it kind of stand out. I do all the exhaust pipes. Did that for him as well. So you got the exhaust pipes, you got the super shooters, Gatling, his eye, little things like that to stand out. His exhaust, his gun. And typically I would go over that with Recklin Flush Shade to make it a real red copper. But for these orcs I just want them to be dirty and messy, so we're going to stick with Agrax Earthshade and keep that nice and dark. Next thing we're going to show you is the tusks, or the horns, how I do those. You can see I put them on a lot of the models. Same way I do it with my Nurgle, is I do Ushabti Bone on that. And when that dries, I either do Recklin Flush Shade if I want it to look a little more red, or I do Agrax if I want it to look a little more dirty and brown. Either way, I end it by covering the tip of each horn with Rhinox hide. You can really see it when I cover the tip of each horn with Rhinox hide. I just really think it makes it look better. Really makes it stand out. Even these little guys have little bits. I didn't do the Rhinox for his, but same way. Ushabti Bone. Alright, just want to give you a nice ground view of these nasty Ork boys, sort of a mech'd up army. So now that I have this color scheme down, still to come for this model, because he's work in progress, is this whole skull will be like this. So we're gonna get some white scars white on there, and then I'm gonna take a very, very fine tip Sharpie, because this is the way I do it without a stencil. If you have a stencil, more power to you. If not, you can take a very, very fine tip Sharpie and mark it all out, and then even fill in the black squares, checkers over the white. And then after you fill it in with the Sharpie, just do a quick black with Abaddon black or whatever black paint you prefer. And then that'll be all checkered up as well. So now that I have the scheme down, I'll be able to knock out the rest of the Ork army as fast as possible. So Ork fans out there, the wait is almost over. The Orks are coming. It's a very strange Ork army, but so are all my lists. It's a mech'd up Ork army led by Gazkul. And I'm very, very excited to get it on the table. Another reason I'm doing this video is I just got a brand new camera. Got it for Christmas from my wife. She is now a supporter and an investor to the channel because this camera is incredible. So our quality should go up. The smoothness of the shots should go up. How fast it focuses should go up. Basically, the quality of all of our videos, you can see it going into focus so quickly, is gonna go up. I am so excited, and I wanted to show off my camera, show you guys how I paint my Orks, and just get you ready, because Beer and BatReps production value is about to go through the roof, and the Orks are coming. So I hope you guys had a great Christmas. Hope you had a great Hanukkah. Hope you had a great just holiday in general. This year has been hard, so I hope you had some fun. And I hope you were safe out there. This is Nick from Beer and BatReps, and we'll be back very, very soon. Cheers, guys.